Hi everyone, it's Annabelle and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am unboxing a surprise parcel which has been sent to me by my friend Melissa who lives in Sweden. We first got talking when I started up my YouTube channel and yeah, we've been friends ever since. She's suggested a few ideas to me, like for example it was Melissa who first suggested that I try pumice because she tried it first, and that kind of stepped me off onto the whole inorganic media trials thing. So we actually did a little swap. So at the same time that I boxed up some orchids to send to Nina, I sent a few divisions and things to Melissa and she's sending me some bits back. So I'm excited to see what's in here. I think I know quite a few of them already, slash I think I know most of them, but I've probably forgotten a lot of them, so it's going to be like a surprise. So I'm just going to open the box up. And we've got some packing peanuts in here, and I know that Melissa has placed an Orchids and More order recently, so I suspect these are reused from there because I've got some identical packing peanuts sitting in a box just a couple of feet away. So, ooh. So this little guy. So Melissa talked me through a couple of different packing methods she was thinking about. We're both a bit like unsure with packing plants. So Melissa recently started using Perlite quite a lot, and it seems like it's actually been really successful. The roots are like obviously moist. I think what she did was pre-soaked the Perlite and then like squeezed it out, let it dry a bit, so it's just holding a little bit of moisture, and then obviously bagged up the plant, which seems to have worked really well. Actually a very good idea. So the roots have remained moist, but they all look good. So this one is a birthday present, I think. I just after I placed my Orchids and More order, an orchid popped up that I was like, I wish I'd got that one, and I sent it to Melissa because I knew she'd been after a Acetamiprid phalaenopsis type hybrid, and she ordered it, and then she came back to me later and was like, I can't keep a secret, I've ordered you one too as a birthday present, happy birthday. So I think I know what this is. I can't see a tag. I don't think there's a tag in here, so I'll contact Melissa after and then pop the name up on screen. But I think this is a Vanda Doritis hybrid. I think there's like Ascocentrum, Vanda and something else in the parentage of this. Taken a lot of care to pack these up really well. They all look like they've arrived super well, Melissa, so thank you for that. Oh, she's even lined it with cotton wool as well. This one was not getting damaged in transport. This is a really great idea. She's packed it really well. I think this is potentially an Oncidium Rosy Sunset. So I'll double check with Melissa. This is all just cotton wool. She did say she was worried that she had bugs, but I can't see any signs of bugs here at all. So I think that this is the Oncidium Rosy Sunset. Loads of new growths there. Bit of crinkling, but I think this was a small division, like a little back bulb division she took of her own plant. So usually when a division gets established, you get a little bit of crinkling. So that's totally fine. Look at all the roots. Really great. Been kept in semi-hydro with leca and looks like a little bit of synthic as well. So that's the Rosy Sunset. Ooh, So she said she was going to send me a couple of houseplant divisions as well. So I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. So this has been grown in Vaxa pumice. This is the small grow pumice that I sometimes talk about from IKEA. I don't actually know what it is. It's variegated. Is it like a Stramanthe? I'll have to double check with Melissa, but looks like it's arrived intact, no broken leaves. Looks a little bit stressed, but it's been very hot, so it's probably just a little bit like shocked at the change. So I'll try and keep it happy. Little guy, look at that, it's really pretty. Oh, wow, she sent me loads. I think we've got another orchid in here by the looks of these roots. This cotton wool sheeting is a really great idea as well. Ooh, oh, I know what this is. She has a zygo that does super well for her. And she said to me, you deserve a good zygo. Because I have like notorious troubles with these. So she had a little division of hers. I think she just took like literally this single back bulb and then has obviously made another bulb and is making another growth. Unfortunately, no, I think that's okay. It's just that little outer leaf that's died off. So it all looks great. Great roots there, and it's been already established in semi-hydro, so keep your fingers crossed for me. If I kill Melissa's zygo, I'll be very upset. To be fair, I haven't killed a zygo yet, and my actual zygos at the moment are doing really well in their cooler corner, but I think this one is a slightly warmer growing one from what Melissa was saying, maybe. Yeah. Who knows the zygos at this point? I actually don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to contact Melissa. It looks very healthy, whatever it is. I've got a new growth that's already starting, another new growth there. Bit of cotton wool around it. Great roots. Whatever it is, it looks very healthy. Swapping orchids is so much fun with friends. And obviously it's an easy way to kind of multiply your collection really cheaply. So if you've ever got any back bulbs, if you're kind of fairly new to orchids, or you haven't considered this before, just pot them up when you're repotting something. Just chuck them in a corner somewhere, in a pot. And if they take, then you've got stuff you can swap with people. It doesn't need to be your project that lasts for years. It can be like a free orchid for somebody else, and they can give you something, and just a free way to expand your collection without having to buy lots of orchids yourself. Oh, I know what this is. This is a Phragmopedium. But this one looks great. It's been grown in semi-hydro, really great roots. And I'm going to have to check what all of these are. I think this one may have been a frag from a garden centre, so Melissa might not totally know either. So if you do have any ideas, let me know. Oh, I know what this one is. So this one is a name I can't pronounce. It's a Phalaenopsis type. I think it's Equestris crossed with Venosa, maybe. I think it's quite nicely fragrant from what Melissa said, and produces keikis very easily. I don't want to try and massacre the name there, but it's basically, Melissa has one and it produces like keikis like mad, and it also just flowers really young and it's just super vigorous. So she pulled a keiki off for me, and then the keiki started blooming apparently. It's already got a flower spike. So this is a keiki. I think it was just this year that it did it. So it's just a super vigorous grower and fragrant apparently. So super excited to have that one because, you know, I really want to get into pollinating stuff, let's say. And it sounds like a really exciting orchid. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. These are some houseplant divisions. Look at this. This is super pretty. This didn't like come across well in photos, I think, because Melissa asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Do I? Wow. It's really beautiful. So I've got 2 monsteras and a maranta here. And a little bunch of divisions. She has some amazing houseplants, so this is really kind of her. I've just started getting into them, basically because of Melissa. So they all look great. So I'm gonna put these ones, she just asked me before she sent whether I would like one, and I was like, ooh, maybe. So I'm just gonna, I think, stick them in Perlite maybe to root them, or lacquer, I don't know, I'll ask her. Really nice. I think it's a monstera of some kind. I'm loving this plant. It's beautiful. These have been packaged amazingly and such care has gone into them. Thank you so much, Melissa. I think that is everything. So let's do a roundup of what she sent me. So I've got my little bundle of houseplant cuttings. And in there we've got the Monstera Peru, the Maranta and the Monstera Adansonii. And I think this one is just so beautiful. It's kind of corrugated and metallic almost. It's just really pretty. And then also these little variegated things. Stromanthe, I think. And then this one, the Phalaenopsis or Doritus pulcherrima crossed with an Ascocentrum, which is also got a Vanda hybrid in, I think. This one's also called Vandanopsis Thai Cherry. It was originally on Orchids and More. It's not anymore, so there aren't any pictures I can use, but if you Google that, you can see the flowers, really pretty sprays of purplish red flowers that kind of get a lot of their look from the Doritus pulcherrima. And then next we have the Phalaenopsis hybrid between Equestris and Venosa, which I'm going to try and pronounce after some research, the Conservatory Rorschati. I did put that up on screen in the unboxing though. Then we've got what I have since found out is the Encyclia Green Hornet, which Melissa says has a wonderful fragrance that she really enjoys. Some people have reported that they don't like it so much, but I think she said something like root beer or something like that. So I'm quite looking forward to when that does bloom and I can smell it for myself. And then we've got the No ID Pink Phragmipedium, great root system. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one gets on. I really love the foliage of this and I don't have any of that thinner foliage type Phragmipedium, so it should be interesting. And then we've also got the Oncidium Rosy Sunset, which is the Oncidium Pubicaire Sunset, which I have 2 of, crossed back to Sotoanum. Then we've got the little Zygo division that Melissa sent me. So that is everything that Melissa has sent me today as part of our orchid swap, including a little birthday present that she ordered me from Orchids and More, the Vandanopsis Thai Cherry. Everything else has been already established in inorganic media or semi-hydroponics, that sort of thing. So these should be very easy transitions apart from the little birthday gift, which I'll just need to transition myself. So yeah, I'll be potting these up soon, and it's not going to be much of a pot up. It's because they've been sent bare root, which is fantastic. So you can literally just pick them up and plonk them in your media of choice. So Melissa's already done the hard work for me. So I'm just going to start off soaking them, rehydrating them after their little trip. And this is just in rainwater with some rain mix, which has good calcium and magnesium levels in, just to kind of provide a little bit of stress relief. There's no seaweed in this yet, but I'm just going to soak them for a few hours and then just repot them straight into pretty much the setups they were in before, so there's not going to be any transition shock or anything. So that is my little haul from Melissa. Thank you so much, Melissa. They've been packed with such care. You sent me some such wonderful plants, and I really hope that I do them justice and they transition well and I don't lose any, because obviously being sent from a friend, they have more sentimental value than if I was just to buy these. So I hope they do well, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me unbox these today. I will link Melissa's Instagram in the description down below. I think she is going to set up a little blog with an account of some of her orchids and things, so when that comes, I'm sure she'll put the details out on her Instagram. Thank you guys for watching me today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like or subscribe to my channel for more regular orchid updates. If you do have any thoughts on the ID for the Phragmipedium, I'm sure Melissa would be also very happy to know what you think. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye!